Welcome back to Episode 5, Part 2, Resources for Specific Groups. The first are for those who are part of the LGBTQ+ community. The Trevor Project is a national organization that provides crisis intervention and suicide prevention services to LGBTQ+ youth between the ages of 13 and 24. They provide a vast amount of services, including a 24/7, 365 operated crisis intervention and suicide prevention Trevor Lifeline at 1-866-488-7386 that provides a safe and judgment-free space for youth to talk, Trevor Chat, which is a 24/7 instant online confidential messaging with a Trevor counselor, and Trevor Text, a 24/7, 365 confidential text service with a Trevor counselor. They also offer Trevor Space, which is an online international community for LGBTQ+ youth to connect with their peers, and numerous resources available for youth, such as a coming out handbook, how LGBTQ youth can cope with anxiety and stress during COVID, and how Black LGBTQ can approach intersectional conversations. Next is the LGBT National Help Center, which provides free and confidential peer support and resources. They have a specific national hotline available for LGBTQ+ youth 25 and under at 800-246-7743, which can provide youth confidential peer support, information, local resources, services, and more. In addition, they offer a one-on-one instant messaging chat with a peer support volunteer, weekly moderated chat rooms for youth under 19 to find support and community, and LGBT Near Me, which is a database for youth to easily find resources near their current location. Finally, here is a list of LGBTQ+ resources by state provided by Lambda Legal, as well as resources found all around the world provided by Centerlink. Feel free to pause and see which resources are available to you, a family member, or a peer, or click the links below. There are also additional links in the description to other sites for resources for LGBTQ+ homeless youth. Next are for those who have experienced domestic and/or sexual violence, abuse, or sexual trafficking. If you are in need of someone to talk to, the free confidential National Domestic Violence Hotline is 1-800-799-7233. By calling this hotline, you can connect with an advocate who will listen to your situation and connect you to the proper resources if needed. You may also text START to 88788 or utilize the live chat feature on the website. The website itself has an extensive amount of resources and help, such as a list of local resources by state or territory, how to identify abuse, how to create a safety plan for yourself, children, pets, etc., and how to support others. Another resource is the National Dating Abuse Helpline, 1-866-331-9474. You may also text Love Is to 22522 or chat live on their website Love Is Respect. By contacting them, you may freely discuss anything regarding your relationship, such as personal safety, creating safety plans at school, work, etc., how to set boundaries, resources, and so much more. The website also covers an extensive amount of information about such topics. The next resource is the Domestic Abuse and Sexual Assault Intervention Services 24-hour helpline at 973-875-1211 for emergency shelter, supportive counseling, safety planning, information, and referrals. They offer numerous services such as their emergency safe house, legal advocacy, court preparation and accompaniment, medical and children's services, and step-by-step transitional living program and apartments. Their website also offers various ways one can get help, give help, or find virtually any answer to their current situation. Next is RAIN's National Sexual Assault Hotline at 800-656-4673, a free and confidential 24/7 hotline in which you can connect with a trained staff member from a sexual assault service provider in your area that offers access to a range of free services. The next resources are for those who are fighting drug or alcohol addiction. First is the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration National Helpline, 1-800-662-4357. By calling this free, confidential 24/7 helpline, you may be referred to local treatment facilities, support groups, and community-based organizations. Their website also features a behavioral health treatment service locator, which can help you easily find substance abuse, mental health, and healthcare centers in your area, as well as a link to a different treatment facility locator provided by findtreatment.gov. Feel free to check out both of those websites to find out more about dealing with abuse, how to get help, etc. The next resource is the Society for Adolescent Health and Medicine. On their website, they have a great page of substance use resources, including links to online resources, substance use resource institutes, treatment service locators, support groups, and helplines. Next is the American Addiction Centers. You can reach their free 24/7 helpline at 888-966-8152 to connect with an admissions navigator and discuss possible treatment options. Their website also contains a vast amount of info pertaining treatment for alcohol and drug addictions, such as identifying a disorder, details about the different types of rehab, hotlines, blogs, and numerous resources for help. You can also easily find rehab centers in your area through the website. Next are for those who are fighting mental illness. The first resource is the National Alliance on Mental Illness. Please feel free to contact their helpline at 800-950-6264, which operates Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time if you would like to receive info, resource referrals, and support. You may also email info@nami.org for information or text NAMI to 741-741 to chat for free with a trained crisis counselor 24/7. The NAMI website also contains a helpline, online knowledge and resource center with various info about subjects from mental health conditions to treatment, online discussion groups to chat with people who have been in your shoes, support groups offered, and a NAMI locator to allow you to be in contact with your local NAMI and see what resources are available in your community. Next is mentalhealth.gov. This website is a great source of information for mental health with subjects such as debunking myths, how to develop a recovery plan, details about the different types of disorders and how to identify them, how to open up to specific people, and how to get help. The website also contains links for direct access to the National Suicide Hotline 1-800-273-8255, which provides free and confidential support and prevention/crisis resources for people in distress. If you are having thoughts of suicide and are in need of a safe, judgment-free place to talk with a caring adult, please feel free to contact this hotline anytime, any day. The final mental health resource is the Herd Alliance. This website covers various info regarding mental health, such as COVID-19 resources, national hotlines, and information about topics such as anxiety, depression, and suicide prevention. They also have a tab of many topics for you to read about, such as health for eating disorders, navigating puberty, dealing with school-related stress, and coping with grief. There are also topics for family members, healthcare professionals, and educators to explore. Next are for those who are young parents/pregnant. First is the American Pregnancy Association. Please feel free to contact their hotline 1-800-672-2296 to talk safely with a pregnancy educator who will help you figure out your chances of pregnancy, refer you to a free and confidential pregnancy testing center, or talk about your options. They also have a chat feature on their website. Their website also contains a vast amount of information regarding pregnancy, such as how to share the news to a parent or boyfriend, the decisions you can make for the pregnancy, how to keep your body healthy while pregnant, and so much more. Next is the National Parent Helpline for teen mothers and fathers at 1-855-427-2736. If you would like to receive emotional support from a trained advocate and/or learn how to become a stronger parent, please call their helpline. Their Find Support tab also features about 30 different subjects with links for young parents to explore, such as taking care of certain age groups, emergency numbers, parenting and co-parenting, health and mental health, and basic needs such as food, housing, and utilities. They also have another tab with a list of resources in each state in the U.S. so you can find the closest ones in your area. Last is this article by American Adoptions titled 5 Important Resources for Pregnant Teenagers, with the 5 detailed topics of unplanned pregnancy counseling, local health clinics, adoption agencies for teens and other expectant mothers, maternity homes for pregnant teens, and trusted friends and family members. This article covers a lot of ground with the steps one can take if pregnant or a parent, plans for adoption if chosen, numerous links to organizations and resources such as Planned Parenthood and counseling. Finally, the last set of resources are for juvenile delinquents. The first is the Juvenile Justice Information Exchange. This website contains a thorough amount of information regarding those involved with the system or at risk, such as dual status youth, re-entry and how youth can safely transition back into their community after being released, and youth gun violence resources. Next is youth.gov. The website features a lot of information about those involved with or at risk with the juvenile justice system, such as the types of risk and protective factors, the many steps of the point of intervention from initial contact and referral to reentry, and diversion programs, which are alternatives to initial or continued formal processing of youth in the juvenile delinquency system. Youth.gov also has a very reliable program directory search feature on their website that allows you to be connected with programs that prevent and or reduce delinquency or other problem behaviors in young people. All you have to do is enter a keyword optionally, then choose your risk factors such as dropping out of school or family violence, and a protective factor such as living in a safe neighborhood, and a link to programs that suit those specific characteristics will show. Finally, here is a list of great resources for parents, guardians, and youth provided by the Georgia Department of Juvenile Justice. This list includes phone numbers, links, and descriptions of numerous resources and organizations such as the National Centers for Victims of Crime and the Nurturing Parenting Program. Those are just some of the many resources available to the homeless youth or at-risk population. We have included links to all of them in the description below, as well as the youth.gov pages for each specific group for more information. Thank you so much for joining me in episode 5, and I hope you have a wonderful day.